If you have not started a wellness journey yet, if you have not started exercising, you do not need to go from 0 to 100. You do not need to go from 0 minutes to 150 minutes a week. You can start slow. I'm going to say this over and over again forever. Baby steps is taking baby steps or small steps towards your journey is going to be the best route you can take to help with building and maintaining that journey.
Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video.
What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What is the vibe today? I want to talk about exercise. I want to talk about getting exercise, getting moving, the benefits, tips, tricks, some exercises that you can do right from home, right from your computer desk. If you're a gamer, I think it's very important. I don't think it's very important. I know it's very important. Exercise is important for overall health and improving gaming performance. And what aspects of overall health can exercise improve upon? I'm glad you asked. Your exercise will help boost mood and mindset, right? And it will help with improved reaction time, cognitive ability, your ability to think quicker, faster, more efficient, make better decisions. What else will it do? You'll just feel better overall, so which will put you in a good mood in itself. Exercise is very powerful for overall health and wellness, and there's lots of talk about how much exercise you need and how much you should be getting every week and every day and this and that. And I have to say that it is important to get the recommended exercise, which is like 150 minutes of moderate exercise, which is just walking or more. But if you have not started a wellness journey yet, if you have not started exercising, you do not need to go from 0 to 100. You do not need to go from 0 minutes to 150 minutes a week. You can start slow. I'm going to say this over and over again forever. Baby steps is taking baby steps or small steps towards your journey is going to be the best route you can take to help with building and maintaining that journey. Building good habits. I will say that is the ultimate goal here, is to build good habits. So start with 5 minutes. Let's say you're going to start your exercise journey and you want to start with walking. I think that's great. Walking has a ton of good benefits to help improve overall well-being, mentally, physically. And I think walking is a powerful tool. If you want to start with that, start with 5 minutes. Get yourself out there, start with 5 minutes of walking, and then just stop there. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you will, say to yourself, I can do another 5 minutes. I'll start doing 10-minute walks. You can get out in your neighborhood. You can get on a treadmill. Just doing that a couple of times a week to start will start to build that habit. And then again, you're going to start looking at it where in the aspect of you're going to start enjoying it more and more, right? After you get over that initial hump, you're going to start enjoying it, and that 5 minutes is going to feel like a breeze to you. So of course you can add another 5 minutes, and now maybe you're doing 10 minutes 3 times a week. You'll do that for a little while, a couple of weeks maybe, and then that feels like a breeze. And then you say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to walk 15 minutes. I'm going to do 15 minutes. You keep adding. These baby steps will help to really solidify the good habits that you're building. And the good habits are what's going to help you push through and maintain. That is the best advice I can give anybody in regard to exercise. Well, really your wellness journey. Your wellness journey. When I started my exercise journey, I will say, so let's backtrack for a second. I tried starting working out and starting my exercise, my fitness journey, my wellness journey several times before it stuck. I had a partner and we decided to go 4 times a week as opposed to any other amount. so that we can have 3 days of quote-unquote rest days. We decided to do that, and we decided not to exceed really an hour. That was the goals we set. It was easier to be able to kind of do with a partner. It's another tip I will give, is do it with a partner. If you can, have a partner there to walk with you, to do exercises. It makes for a more enjoyable learning experience, as well as kind of just somebody that holds you accountable to help push you through the tough times. But we set 4 times a week, and that was the kind of the stepping stones we used. And then eventually we got up to 5 and 6 times, and we only took 1 day off. We switched around. The more we learned, we switched around our exercises, routines. But I have to say that we took those little baby steps in just the exercise. And 4 days is kind of a lot. I could have probably started, because there are times where it got a little tough, kind of feeling like we were getting a little burnt out. I could have probably reduced it to 2 or 3 times a week to start, which is what I would recommend most beginners. But we did not exceed the 4 times, right? And there's times where we missed some days, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. So we averaged 3 to 4 times a week. And that was the stepping stone we laid down to advance from there. And then we started learning more. Then we started adding in another day, and then going on top of that. But taking these small baby steps will really help build that habit of exercising. So what are some exercises that you can do from home? If you really don't want to go to the gym, or the gym is intimidating, which it is, it really is. Eventually you should get to the point and realize that everybody else at the gym is focusing on themselves. And like, a lot of people are intimidated or think that they don't want to be judged, because this is kind of how I felt too. They don't really want to be judged when they go to the gym, especially if they're starting to learn and this and that. And I have to say that 99% of the people at the gym are not judging you. Everybody's there for the same reasons. So nobody really cares like what you're doing, unless you're doing something that is kind of like outrageous, then is purposely attention grabbing, or something that is very dangerous. That's probably something that's going to grab people's attention. But most people mind their own business. They do their workouts and they get out. That's kind of how that is. But it's a normal feeling to be intimidated going to the gym. But there are workouts that can be done at home. So you can do your workouts at home. You could go do 5 minutes of walking. You could do 5 minutes of exercises. Some exercises you can do that are very easy are push-ups. Push-ups will help with building overall, upper body muscle. We're gonna really kind of make it easy to understand the upper body area, right? You don't have to do real full-fledged on the ground strict push-ups. That is difficult to begin with. So do assisted push-ups. Your computer desk, or your kitchen table, or even a chair, the side of your bed. Go at an angle. If you can see, go at an angle and do an assisted push-up, where you push up. You're assisted by the bed or the chair or the table, and do a couple of push-ups then. And then what you can do is, even on a wall, you can do this on a wall, so you have even a more steep of an angle, we'll say. And then eventually you can start making the angle less and less. I'm apparently terrible at math, so I don't even know the words, but reducing the angle as you progress through kind of your journey here, to add quote-unquote more resistance, because obviously the lower to the ground you get, the more gravity is going to have a play in that. So push-ups is, and I can make a video on this, of course, like with the actual exercise, but assisted push-ups off of a table, a bed, or a desk is a powerful upper body exercise. Another one would be dips. It's where you kind of sit, or you kind of lean off you scoot forward off of the chair, and you have your arms on the back of the chair, and you dip your butt down low so that your arms are raised up. That's one's harder to explain. I've never actually explained these dips, and you can look these up. These are all over the internet, but dips are a good one for upper body as well. And that's something you can do right out of your chair. You can scoot forward out of your chair, push yourself, let yourself kind of go down to do the dip, pull yourself back up, do that a couple times, and then there's that. Planks are very powerful for the core. Core is very, very important for stability in everyday kind of activities. And planks would be a good one. So you can do a plank. That's kind of where you just get down on your hands and knees and you make a 90 with your elbows and you hold for, I would literally say 5 to 10 seconds and then be done. Do that a couple of times. And then for lower body, you can do lunges. It's where you just take a step forward and you have your back knee touch the ground very gently. And you can do walking lunges, you can do backward lunges, you can do side lunges. Obviously, if you're doing side lunges, you're not going to have your knee touch the ground. That would be pretty impressive, probably pretty bad for your knees. So there's lunges would be good exercise that you could do as well. So because I'm running out of time, I only briefed over a couple of exercises. So if you I'll make another video on more, but if you have any requests, and look up these exercises, they're all over the internet, but if you have any requests on exercises or, you know, kind of a routine that you can do, by all means, reach out. I would love to help you out. If you have any tips or tricks of your own that you incorporate into your day, I would love to hear those as well. Maybe I can incorporate them in mine. Hit that subscribe button and like button if you like what you hear for future content and to help out the channel. And I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.